Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I will demonstrate how to automate party session, the SSH session using Python. I will use the pyAutoGUI module here. So let's look at the docs. So this is the documentation of pyAutoGUI. I will share the link in the description below. So the pyAutoGUI module allows it works on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. It runs on both Python 2 and 3, and it allows movement of mouse and keystrokes and clicking, typing, everything automatically. So you can automate pretty much everything in Windows or Linux or Mac in any operating system using pyAutoGUI. But it has some limitations that it does not support multiple screens till now. So let's start. So first of all, I will create a folder inside my YouTube directory, and you can see that I have already created one folder and I have named it Putty Auto. So inside this folder, I will create a script, Python script, that is, I will name it as Putty Auto only. So let's do this, and inside this script, I will call a few libraries. So first thing, I will call Putty Auto GUI. If you don't have Putty AutoGUI, you have to install that. For this, you can go to terminal and type pip install type this command and check what it does. It is telling requirement already satisfied because I have already downloaded this. So now you can start. So I have to import this library. I will import it as PA. I like to use short forms because it allows me to type less keywords. So I also need the subprocess module, and I also need the time module. So first I will need to declare the path. Here you have to enter the path where your executable file is. The party executable file path you have to declare here. So I know my path inside C directory called program files. Inside program files there is a folder, and inside party there is the executable file. You have to type the absolute path here. Let me check it is correct or not. Okay, I think it is correct. So I will use the subprocess module, and it will open the program. I have to just pass the path of the program, and let's execute the script. To execute, I will simply type Python. You can see that Putty is opening. So the next thing that we need is uh, we need to grab this hostname field so that we can enter the value, the IP address actually inside the hostname. So to do this, I will open the snipping tool and I will cut out this section and I will save it as, let's go to desktop. This is the directory, and I will create a folder images or assets, whatever you want to call it. And I will name it as Putty text box. So here is my image. Let's check it. Okay, here is my image. So next thing what I will do is I will do a time.sleep because the Putty application needs some time to open up. So my computer is slow, that's why I'm giving 10 seconds. If your computer is fast, you can speed up this time, lower this time actually. So next thing that I need is I have to get the XY coordinates of the object, that is the text box. So there is a Putty function, locate center on screen, and I have to pass the path of the image, images slash Putty text box. Okay. So actually what it will do is it will look at the object and it will print. It will actually store, not print, sorry. It will store the x and y coordinates in these two variables. So if we now print the x and y variables, let's run the program. Okay. So you can see the x coordinate is 1014 and the y coordinate is 412. So you can print it like it has got these two variables. So it has got these two values. So the next thing that I need to do is I need to click on this location. So to click on this location, I have to pass the XY coordinate and it will click. So the next thing that we need is to enter the IP address into this location. So I will use the typewrite method and I will enter the IP address. Actually, this IP address from where I'm getting is I have opened a VM inside VMware. It is running the Rail 7, and you can see, I don't know whether you can see or not, the IP address of ENS33 is 192.168.225.244. This IP address I have to enter here. So let's quickly do that. I have entered the IP address and now I will press enter. And let's see what it does now. Okay, so okay, I think I have done it correctly. Let's see what it does. So it should type the IP address in this field and press enter. Okay, it has typed, and now you can see that the fingerprint screen is occurring. So I will click it as no, but if you want, you can click it as yes. But it is best practice to click it as no because the script will run. You must have been automating the script to run on different IP addresses. So if you want to maintain a standard procedure, you can click it as no every time. You can check whether it is the box is appearing or not, and tell me in the comment section that if you want to see more of this kind of tutorial. So I will do that. But for now, I am only doing this thing. So the basically what I will do is I will click it as no. So let's take a snapshot of this no button. and I will save it in the no. I will save it as no hyphen btn, and I will close these two and also this one. So the next thing that I will do is I will give time.sleep again. Sorry, not 10 seconds. Now I'm giving 5 seconds. And again I have to get the XY coordinate of the image that we have copied. So pa.locate center on screen images slash no button dot png. So this thing pa.click xy. So you should click on that button. So let's run the program again and see whether it is successfully doing that or not. So it will type the IP address here. IP address has been typed. So it should click the no button now. Yes, no button is clicked. Now you can see that it is telling to log in. So we will repeat the same process. Take the login snapshot and paste it in this folder. You can call it login. So again we have to give some time.sleep because it takes some time to open that console. Again I'm giving 5 seconds. So in XY hmm, okay, so it is getting the coordinates of the login, and now it should click on that. The only thing why I'm clicking on that is to bring the cursor there. If the cursor is somewhere else and you start typing, then it will not work. So it's better to click every time you do an action. So after clicking on that, I have to type the username. So for this you can use the type right method, and you can pass the username. In this case it is root, and I have to press enter. I have to press enter. Let's see what it does. So you should type the IP address and you should click on no. Yes, now you should type the root. Okay, so now you can see it is asking for the password. So the same process you have to repeat. You have to copy the image of the password field. You have to save it as not pwd password. Okay, so let's wait. Again do some sleep so that it waits. So again I will use time.sleep, and again I will give the XY coordinates. Locate center on screen, and I will pass the path of the image. Then I will type the password. Same thing, type right. My password is like 123123. So then I will press enter. It should log in by now. Let's see what it does. Again run the script and see what it does. I should type the IP now. Again I should click on the no button. I should type the root username. I should type the password. Okay, now you can see that it has logged in as root user. Now what I will do, I will I will cut out the prompt sign. This is the prompt sign. Let's do one more time. Okay, so I will save it as old prompt because I will change the prompt. So now again I have to do the same thing. I have to wait for some time. Again I have to wait for let's say 10 seconds, and let me actually close all these tabs. Okay, I have closed all the tabs, and let's wait for 10 seconds. Then it will, and then I have to do the same thing. I'm just copying these 3 lines and pasting it here. In the image, I have to give the old prompt, and I will type right this thing export ps1. The ps1 variable actually holds the default prompt. Correct me if I'm telling something wrong. I'm not an expert, so it will hold the prompt here. It, so it will temporarily change the prompt. If you close the session and open again, the prompt will be back back to the normal prompt that you were seeing before. So let us see it will change or not. Okay, let's run it once more and check whether it's working or not. So it must type the password. Okay, it is logged in. Did it change the prompt now? Yes, the prompt has been changed. So next thing is we have to type the commands. For typing the commands, I will create a list that will hold all the commands. So for the sake of this example, I am typing only few simple commands. You can expand it as you want. In the description, I will share the blog post which will give you step-by-step instructions, and you can comment or contact me whenever you want for this kind of projects, automation projects. So you can read the blog that I will share you in the description. So for commands, actually I have to use a different strategy. I have to create a function named as type commands. So in this type command function, it will take a parameter command. So basically what I'm trying to do is I'm I want to loop through all the items in the one by one in this list, and I will pass this command here. One by one it will do, and so to avoid repetitive coding I am doing this. And also one thing, I will use try catch block here. So I will use try and except block because I am not using time.sleep here, so I have to use this because the type error will occur if it doesn't find the command. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let's comment it out and run once more to get the prompt. Actually, I have not taken the snapshot of the new prompt. It should type the password. It should change the prompt. Yes, the prompt is changed. Now I have to copy. I have to take a snapshot of the prompt. Okay, I have taken. Okay, let's check whether it is. Yes, I have taken. So I will close this. So now you can uncomment this and again repeat the previous process. But this time we will locate the new prompt that we have set. Because it takes only images, we can only identify objects with image. So it will grab this coordinate and it will click on that. So one thing I have forgotten here is that once it is grabbing the location, it should click, but still it is running. Okay, so it should click there, and again it should click here also. One thing you have noticed that I am using X and Y repeatedly because we don't need the previous values of X and Y. So again I will do type right, then simply I will pass the parameter here, and I will press enter. So after each after each command, it will press enter to execute the command, and it will wait for the completion of the execution. So I will accept the type error, because after completion it will take some time to complete the execution of the commands. So the program will throw the type error, and I will handle the type error by calling the function again. Again, if I told you or not, I don't remember. But this is not the best way to automate. Actually, there are few different ways, like using the pexpect module, and like using paramiko module for automating the SSH session. So yeah, I will talk about those in later videos. But for now, I want to keep things simple. So let's do this for CMD in CMDS. So it will loop through each and every commands, and it will count. Let's see if it is working or not. So you should type the host name. I should click on the no button. I should type the password. I should change the prompt now. Yes, the prompt is changed. The commands are being typed. You can see it is not typing commands because some image processing error is occurring. So you have to maximize the script, then it will work as it was before. So all the commands are typed, everything has been done. So this is it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share and subscribe, and leave your comments about how to improve this thing. And the entire tutorial, step by step tutorial, I have attached my blog link in the description. Please check out that, and thanks for watching. Bye.